Oh, we can
Can't
talk to you.
Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
You know, it would make more sense if you were in the kitchen area of the bar. Got it. You were looking at this guy? What the hell? He's a hunka piece. Oh, okay.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there.
You know, you're at the wrong side of the bar. You guys are really not the best of snoops, are you?
Oh God, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
Oof.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil,
At least
now's
you
your
are
moment of
wanted
truth.
criminal,
Who do
right?
you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
I'm gonna say Malcolm. Wait, the rogue? Could I just literally say the rogue? Well, I think the mage has the best shot of it, to be fair, of all these guys. But what happens if I say Malcolm? I want to say Malcolm.
Thanks to you, my player's off the board and into a dustbin. There won't be any Yahtzee, Connect 4, or Kerplunk for me today. You used to be cool.
Well, I wanted the rogue to win, Malcolm. I preferred the rogue. Well, I think. I were a cross between the rogue or the warrior. Well, now I'm thinking the mage. Because, you know, the mage is the only one capable of combating a lightning strike, right?
My mage can heal a wound with a word, or smash through a rock wall with a wave of his wrist. Don't overthink it, Lil. Make the right choice.
I'm thinking about the mage. It's gotta be.
Don't overthink this. My hero is by far the strongest and the most experienced in battle. A natural choice to save our dear princess.
I'm thinking the mage. It's gotta be. Gotta be the mage. I mean, I would. You know what? I'm not sure. Let's do the rogue.
Well, you can't, 'cause he's dead. Now choose again.
Wow. Okay, find the mage. Maybe they would have done a reversal spell or something, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess
Ba-na-na-na.
and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is... Articulous Flame Hands, the mage!
Hey!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
Thank you,
And
thank
that's
you.
all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
Wow. What a thing. Oh man. Sad times. Hey! Look, he's our
And
wizard
then
friend.
I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing.
I mean, it was pretty wild.
And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
Yeah, lightning round were pretty deadly.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Poor
Why doesn't
Lil.
anybody believe me about these things?
I mean, you do claim to time travel, and never have you once time traveled, except that first time, which you accidentally time traveled. But, you know, it's not really the same, is it? Oh look, we can talk to this guy. He got his costume back and everything. Nice. And another hat guy. Look. Oh, we got everyone here. Oh, this is a good day. Let's talk to this guy first, I guess. Hey, my guy. Blinks and says nothing.
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly.
No.
My dear true love, Princess Desdemona.
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
I wonder why, Beverly. I wonder why.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
Poor guy.
Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
You know what? I say go for it, my guy. You clearly want to. Risk it for the biscuit.
What the hell?
Go for
I
it.
say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
What biscuit?
I don't know. It's a very good British saying, though.
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Your life. Your livelihood.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Mm-hmm.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
Poor guy.
That's so sad.
Yep.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil.
Go for it, my guy. You know, chase your dreams. Don't do anything too hazardous though. You know, don't die over it. I guess unless you're really actually willing to for Desdemona.
Don't mention it.
And that will have consequences apparently. My God, this is a busy bar. Can I leave as well? Yeah, I can. I can actually. You know what? Let's talk to this guy. These two seem to be getting on well, which is
Vulgar,
concerning.
barbaric fool!
Oh, never mind.
You should gather your goons, if they haven't already murdered each other, and leave.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Oh man.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
Why do you say
On behalf
that?
of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
Really? I wanted to pick a
On behalf of the Kingdom of
rogue.
Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
So are rogues, you guys, but there were a lightning round and he got
And
struck by
pompous.
it. And yeah, very
And
pompous.
smug.
He was very
And
smug as
ugly.
well. Do you
Okay,
know this?
I think we're losing the thread a little bit here.
Yeah, just a little bit. Should I double down or apologize? You know what? I'm gonna apologize because I think it's a bad decision as well.
Looking back, I agree with you both. If I could do it over again, I would choose differently.
Yep, I choose the lightning round on the mage. Oh,
Please forgive my error, and
Oh,
do
that's
not
so
take it
brave.
as a slight against your people.
exactly.
All right. It is forgiven.
What he said.
I am forgiven. I be forgive. Right, can we talk to them again? What
I
does
don't
she
want to
say?
make things any worse than they are already. I'll leave.
Okay, leave them be. Fine. Let us go out and talk to Gabby Bunches. Hey, Mr. Bunches. What you got going on today? Any special offers?
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
I don't think I'm going to buy anything today, though. Sadly, I don't have enough to do much, and yeah, I think I'm actually happy with where I'm at. I might buy one more of these, but I don't really want to. I can't sell you my rice, which is saddening. Can we look at this again? Oh, okay. I said the same thing as last time. Whee! Running. Right. Oh, we can
Can't
talk to you.
Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunk of fine piece of wizard over there.
You know, it would make more sense if you were in the kitchen area of the bar. Got it. You were looking at this guy? What the hell? He's a hunka piece. Oh, okay.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there.
You know, you're at the wrong side of the bar. You guys are really not the best of snoops, are you? How about you, Mr. Gandalf?
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
Really?
I know. We met. At the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
You know what? This guy has a lot to talk about. Let's talk about Malcolm.
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either.
I think he likes chaos, and that's
I
about
think
it.
if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself.
Sounds like
This dog-eat-dog
pretty
mentality would
bad.
work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse.
Yeah, you gotta have, you know, societal rules in a society.
He doesn't
right?
care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential.
Of course.
Anything else you want to know about?
Let's talk about Stryker.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free.
What free?
But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments.
I mean, is she really that brutal? She doesn't seem that brutal, right?
You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
Oof.
Anything else you want to know about?
What about Ash?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Yeah, the pompous one.
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand.
Oh man.
A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
I mean, from your insights, it makes me really not happy to choose any of those 3 to be the king. What about Mr. King Oswin?
What do you know about King Oswin?
The late king.
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up.
I know that
3
much.
in particular, a young head...
You told me this,
Although I
maybe.
don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the...
But what about the princess? She's next in...
We've had this
True, but at the
conversation
time-
at the gate.
Anything else you want to know about?
What about war?
Do you really think war is
Oh,
on the...
we've had
Mark
this
my words,
conversation
little
too, my
sister.
guy.
The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been
Wait.
this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce
Actually, we haven't.
gunpowder and explosives.
Fair enough.
And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a predator already established, this looks like training to me.
Uh-oh.
Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom.
It's
But
not
then
good.
again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
Have you found that
Anything
joy?
else you want to know about?
Not really. I think that's it. My guy. We explored all your options. I didn't dare click on them again. Because you just seem to talk on forever about anything.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
No,
My
I
journey,
preferred the one.
It continues.
I preferred the one at the Goblin Ball. That were way more fantastic than this one. This one, I'm not a big fan of that hat. Is there anywhere else we need to go?
I don't really have anywhere to be.
Fair enough. I guess we go to bed.
I
Adios.
think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I am ready. Freaking buttface. Having discovered the hidden message at Great Uncle Jerry's will, Buttface ditched his cart of wilted produce and set out to pursue his dream. With the money he made off of the sale of his farm, he bought an old castle in a snowy little village in the mountains. There, he set up his chocolate shop. After months of painstakingly collecting ingredients and mastering intricate recipes, he unfortunately discovered that the castle he purchased was extremely haunted. Nobody in town believed his pleas for help dealing with spirits and phantoms. In fact, the town doctor had him declared insane and carted him off to the sanitarium, which, as it happened, was located in a different haunted castle. The children of that snowy little town tell tale of the goblin in the castle who smelled of mouldy ravishes. Thus ends Buttface's tale. Ah, poor Buttface. D. Edward the Great Magician. D. Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneidemann's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tired and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved to "Is that your handkerchief?" and ended with a strong classic, "How many eggs do you have in your pocket?" trick. It's a good trick. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the pre-teen partygoers, which the Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneedemann to settle his payment. With the check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake, to be much of a success. Wow, that's an expensive vanilla cake, my guy. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which the Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Great, at least he can clearly see all the disappointment he achieves to spread around the world. Gary and Julian. Gary and Julian were afraid of going to jail with the increased hostility towards their kind on the outside. They only imagined it would be worse inside the dungeon walls. To their surprise, among the other wrongfully convicted and pre-justice prison population, they found a captive audience. They told their comrades of the plight of the common goblin and the injustices they have faced in life. Although they had missed the Goblin's Liberation Army's official secret rally, they made do by holding their own for their fellow inmates. They inspired many, helping spread the good word of rebellion in the sprawl. After 48 hours, the two goblins were released. Life on the outside would never be the same for them again. Having discovered a type of kinship among the incarcerated, Gary and Julian took the new stock of the infamous idea that there is no distinctly Sprawlian criminal class except Congress. Mark Goblin Twain. Echo the Wanderer. After stopping in at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his triple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in the Sprawl, where his team was playing for the League Night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, falling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put up on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. What a guy. At least we made one guy happier for letting him in. Neil Warkiller. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Warkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left us for all. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmers market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce fighter found an employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. Aww, it went good for him. Articulous Flamehands. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulous Flamehands wasted no time getting straight to the work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek out the princess's location. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mini mammal militia was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He gave it a day or two and then reported that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmetic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Oh crap. Perry shouted. The Majorina loving master thief turned a pile of dust, was swept into a dustbin, then tossed out of the window. Rip Perry. Level 5.
Lil, rise and shine.
Hey look, it's my dad. What a great start.
Dad, you rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna leave it here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'm really enjoying this game. It's a really fun game. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.